yun yung pinakamahirap na part nun. Wala kami magawa. Felt helpless. Especially, doktor ka. Alam mo mang gamot ng tao. Pero hindi mo magamot yung kaibigan mo.
Makikita mo pa yung burden na may nag-a-arrest, may di nabalot, may namamatay. Sobrang bigat niya.
Hindi ka masyado nakakain, hindi ka masyadong nakakatulog.
Kailangan makita ka nila na strong ka para makakuha rin sila ng lakas ng loob sa mga healthcare providers.
One mistake could commit to the slippery slope to lascivious event in which one never knew that a simple decision would end up taking a fulfilled life of a person. Not just a single, but thousands and millions of people up until now. It all started in a single, simple feast of a certain individual's gorging carnivore foods that never have thought of something that had a disease-causing agent, which happened to be the root of what the world suffers from today's point of view, the coronavirus disease, COVID-19.
Of course, the first people that are obligated to deal with the current phenomena are the medical frontliners, and many of them are alarmed with the fact that it would affect their whole lives, drastically as they would face the entire problem with not much weapons to carry on. Many people have died in a consistent manner of the virus's increased invasion, but it seemed to us that this is not just a problem to be faced by the health professionals. There are more that would give a huge impact on their overall health, making them unmotivated to continue their purpose of saving people's lives. They are suffering as they battle not just from an infectious agent and globalized health crisis, but also with themselves, physically, mentally, and emotionally.
May binabastos, may hinaharas, at sinasaktan na mga health workers. Kung sasaktan natin ang ating mga healthcare workers, sino mag-aalaga sa atin? We are all in this together. Tayong lahat. Kasama tayo lahat dito.
Health professionals are tired physically. They do not have enough time to rest and have no facilities to be rested upon. They lack personal protective equipment to protect themselves from COVID-19, making their lives even more susceptible to the virus.
Sa gitna ng krisis sa COVID-19, ilang frontliner health workers, COVID-19 patients, pati na mga OFW ang nakararanas ng diskriminasyon sa sarili pa naman nating mga kababayan. May pinagbabato ang bahay na nagpositibo sa sakit at meron pang pinalayas ng tirahan dahil daw may lagnat. Bawal po yan at hindi tama.
The mental health of frontliners is affected as they experience discrimination due to some individuals who treat them with no respect and fall into thinking that they are mostly one of the causes of widespread coronavirus disease.
Local government units are enjoined to issue the necessary executive orders and/or enact ordinances prohibiting and penalizing these discriminatory acts.
The medical frontliners plead with the President to ease their work by converting the current community quarantine to ECQ, and this appeal was read by Duterte as collusion to adhere and appeal to revolt. This even made them more problematic as they accentuate the fact that the virus itself is what we are battling with, and not with the workers who choose to fight to save the lives of the country's people.
Nagkaisang ilang mga grupo ng medical frontliners sa bansa na manawagan sa pamahalaan na maibalik sa enhanced community quarantine ang National Capital Region mula August 1 hanggang August 15.
The frontliners are affected emotionally. Negative thoughts are circulating their minds, overthinking if their family still has enough food to eat, fear of having the virus and making their family members be infected. Some of them completely give up their fights because they cannot do their works efficiently.
Iniisip mo yung may kinakain pa ba yung mga anak mo. Minsan, sasakay ka pa, madi-discriminate ka pa. So, there are additional stress, additional anxiety.
Along with the crisis directed to the frontliners, we must provide support and cooperation with them who work hard, giving services to all of us. We must work with them together as one and take serious of the words they say. Following their protocols is the best thing that we could ever contribute to ease their works. We may help them deal with their emotions by providing appreciative messages of their works and overwhelm them with the opposite of grief and anxiety. Few things that we do and say have a large impact on other people's lives. That's why it is important that we should fight and project positivity against it as success is achieved with an optimistic mindset.
Payo ng mga eksperto sa mga frontliner, suportahan ang bawat isa at isipin din ang sariling kapakanan.
Huwag tayong magigilty na lumigaya tayo. Gusto nating humagulgul ng sobra, okay lang. Hindi nakakahiya yun, hindi sign ng weakness.
Tuloy ang trabaho ng mga frontliner dahil kailangan sila. Pero naiibsan naman ang dalahin nila sa tulong at suporta ng sarili at ng ibang tao.
Sa tuwing papasok ang mga healthcare workers sa tinaguriang hot zone, walang kasiguraduhan kung makakalabas pa sila ng hindi nakukuha ang sakit na kanilang pinupuksa.
I think a hero is any person really intent on making this a better place for all people, Maya Angelou stated. Many of people take heroes for granted, and yet, so many of us when times get tough, so many of us when times get difficult, in the peak of the battle, in the challenge of the adversity, in the heat of the drama, we might cower and run, but not the heroes. Because first of all, heroes are heroes of themselves. To all the people in the front line, we need you to be the hero, not only for someone else, but also of your story. Because a hero is a person who is admired for courage and taking risk to a life or death situation, a person who in the opinion of others and is regarded as a model on ideal. They don't always have capes. They are not Superman, but they defend lives from a minuscule dumb nation. They do something selfless. And they commit to giving their lives for something greater to battle with. A true hero isn't measured by the size of his or her strength, but by the strength of his or her heart. Today, we take a moment to salute our heroes. The doctors, the nurses, the policemen, the farmers, cashiers, delivery driver, truck drivers, restaurant worker, and countless others. For all the real heroes around us that go uncelebrated, unnoticed, and unrecognized, I want you to know we appreciate you. They are the world's heroes, not just today, but for the entire generation. So if you're standing on the front line, if you're helping anybody, this one is for you. We salute you.